Here is why 90% of smart aircraft maintenance engineering students still fail the CARS examination. This is what people got to understand. The CARS examination is basically not a technical examination whereby you can use your basic knowledge to pass the examination, right? I'll give you guys a perfect example. Let's say, for example, there's a question on turbine engine. If you understand the basic about turbine engine, right, you can kind of play around and understand whatever question they're asking you, right? But the CARS examination, it's a regulation examination. It's either you know the law or you don't know the regulation, right? Lawyers, for example, lawyers are not creating their strategy based on emotions or feeling. They are creating their strategy based on the law, right? They got to look at the law. Okay, this is what the law says. We can create our strategy based on the law, right? Same thing goes to CARS examination. It's not a technical examination whereby you can just go to the examination because you have a huge understanding of aircraft system. It's nothing about aircraft system. It's basically the regulation, right, on how to get your license, what are the privileges to AME license, right? And there are different parts. You have your part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7. If you do not understand whatever information is in that part, right, basically you have no idea, right? And this is one of the mistakes I see a lot of apprentices make. They focus a lot on this book, right? It's called CARS for AME. And I am not here to say the CARS for AME is not a good it's not a good book to study or good reference to use to study for the examination, right? This is actually a good material to study for the examination, right? But two mistakes I see a lot of people make when studying for this examination. The first one is they memorize, right, instead of actually understanding, right? This is one of the things I noticed, right? When I was currently, like I do tell you guys, I do help aircraft maintenance engineer apprentices to pass the CARS examination, right? And one of the students I was helping previously was like, I noticed he was just cramming. I'm like, bro, do you actually understand what you're reading? He was like, man, I'm just trying to cram everything to pass the examination. Man, if you have that mentality, I guarantee you are failing the examination. For sure, you are failing. And that is because the real examination, a lot of the questions are from this book. I'm not gonna lie to you, most of the questions are from this book, right? But it's not a direct question. It's most of the time a paraphrase, a twisted, right? And the reason why most of the questions are from this book, right, which is the CARS for AME, is because this book is basically the photocopy. Like basically, if you go on Transport Canada website, you can find all the information on this book on actually Transport Canada website, right? So basically, the person that created this book, Bill Fazer, right, basically took whatever information is on Transport Canada website and kind of like rewrote it in his own word, right? So basically, it's the same material you find on Transport Canada website, right? But the thing is, the real question is not like direct question, right? They're not going to ask you what is aircraft maintenance engineering privilege. Like it's going to be simple. It's going to be twisted. It's going to be paraphrased. It's going to be indirect, right? And that is why you got to be able to read and understand, right? And the second mistake I notice a lot of people make is they just practice the question at the back, right? Yes, at this book you have a bunch of practice questions, right, at the back. But the thing is, people focus a lot more on those questions than actually understanding the book. I almost felt a victim of this. I remember when I was about to write my own CARS examination, right? Most of the AME guys I was talking to, right, a lot of them would just tell me, hey, Peter, just study the questions at the back. Once you study the question at the back 2-3 times, you are gonna be okay. Guys, I'm here to tell the reality from someone that I've done the exam, right? From someone that I've helped apprentices to pass the examination. You studying only the questions at the back, it's a pathway to failure. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It's a pathway to failure. You are going to fail the examination if you're only focusing on just the questions at the back, right? You have to read, understand the questions, right? You gotta at least have a month of preparation. It's not something you can just prepare in 2-3 days. Yes, you are going to hear rumors around people that have done the examination. Oh, you just got to study for 1 week. You just got to study for 3 days. I'm here to tell you guys, man, I don't know, unless if you have some kind of crazy magnetic brain, which I don't have. And I'm pretty sure at least 50% of people watching my videos or apprentices about to do the examination don't have that crazy special magnetic brain, right? If you don't have that type of brain that can assimilate all the information, right, you are going to fail the examination. You have to prepare at least a month, at least minimum a month before your real examination. This is why I tell people, man, you got to have the right information, the right strategy, right? And this is where I come in, because I can show you, instead of you spending hours, weeks, on just studying this book. I can direct you on where to study, where most of the questions comes in, because I have done the examination myself. I have up close to 3 apprentices to pass the examination, so I have a huge knowledge on where Transport Canada usually bring their questions from. So if you're an apprentice right now who is about to write the CARS examination, you need someone to show you, someone to coach you and show you exactly where the questions are coming from, what kind of questions you should expect, right? This is something I can help you out with. All you gotta do is click the link in my description and book a consultation. Let's talk. Let me see how can I help you out, right? And also, guys, if you are currently, studying for the examination, you want access to practice questions that will give you a real life simulation of how the Transport Canada website question will look like, right? There's a website called Sky Test Pro. Sky Test Pro basically is a website that have thousands of questions that can help you out to prepare you for the examination, right? So whenever you're studying, you understand the book, you actually have access to practice questions, real life simulation questions of how the Transport Canada website questions will look like, right? So all you gotta do is go on Google, type in Sky Test Pro, create an account, and get access to thousands of practice questions. Guys, like I said, if you're currently writing the CARS examination, you need someone to help you out, to coach you, to show you exactly where the questions are going to be coming from. This is something I can help you out, right? All you gotta do, like I said, click the link in the description or in my bio and book a consultation, man. Let's talk. All right. But you guys are new to my channel. My name is Peter. I am licensed aircraft maintenance engineer, and I help aircraft maintenance engineer to, with resume to pass the CARS examination. I also have hundreds of videos regarding aircraft maintenance engineer on my channel. I have videos a bit about a day in my life on aircraft maintenance engineer. So if you're interested in those type of videos, check those videos out on my channel. All right. For you guys that are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys.